Hi, this is Kevin with KGM GM, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com, join for free today and start advertising for free. Okay, got here just in the nick of time. I actually had forgotten about the early access. If you own the legendary, or I don't know if that even has to be the legendary, the Aquaman comic, they'll let you in early, and then the Bat Cowl first, and then the Aquaman, I think a half an hour later or an hour later, and then it's open to the public after that. But they have not been selling out the last couple drops, and people like My Collectibles says they're being disrespectful. I got a theory of why they're not selling out up until this point. We'll find out today. Yeah, they doubled the price to $20, but I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem was people weren't comfortable with the shift over to candy from NFT Palm, and they wanted to wait to see what happened. And because the market really died, I mean, even worse than it was right before the transfer, understandably, because what if something goes wrong? There's all these theories going around that everybody's going to lose everything, mint numbers are going to be wrong, but we are not just up and running on candy, but it is way better than Palm NFT. And we'll go look at it after the drop, or after I get signed up in it. It seems to be working the same as over on Palm NFT. We'll see here in a minute when it opens up. And you're only allowed two max. So if I get one in this time, I can only get one more. And like I said, they haven't been selling out, but this might be different because now that we're up and running on candy, and one of the big things on candy is the market and the data we have for our own comics, like mint number. I used to drive me up the wall that I couldn't, because I'm not a mint number collector, I'm a mint number seller. I sell low mint to get multiples of a higher mint of the same comic, and that's done very well for me. There are people though who are diehard low mint collectors, and I think in the future that will pay off financially because those will be more valuable. But for me, it allows me to get more of, by flipping it if I have a low mint. And I'll show you that in a second. And let's see what happens here in 5 seconds. I'm gonna go down here. I don't know if I have to hit. Let me hit refresh and see what happens. Whenever a drop is new or changes, yeah, okay, get it now. So let's see. Okay, you're in line, about 1 minute wait. I might walk right into this. I don't know if people are, because of the way the markets are, but my theory was that people were afraid of the switchover. So I was expecting to maybe not get one in this first, early access, because I think they're only letting you get, they only got 500 or 400. There's a total of 3,500. Now, the past Grail comics that have not sold out, they've burned them. So there's even less of the comics than the 3,500. There's like, okay, I'm going to pause this so I can purchase this. Okay, I got it. I was able to get one. I forgot to put money in and I forgot to add a credit card. So I had to do that real quick, but fortunately I lucked out and didn't mess it up. So now that I've got that saved into it, I won't have to do that again. So now let's see what happens next. I imagine I'm going to try to get another one. It says I can get two. Yep, I'm only allowed to get one per drop. Okay, now it said two, so I'll try in the next early access to get one. Or if not, I'll wait till the general public. But let me go and to my collection and see if they're going to make us wait till 2 o'clock. It's fair that they do that because then nobody can sell theirs because they got theirs first, and everybody has to sell it at the same time. The only, sucky part is that you got to wait to find out what you got. Okay, that's in the marketplace. Let me go to my collection. But the market's a lot better. Your collections are a lot better. You got more data. It's easier to find the comics you're looking for, especially with the mint number. Okay, view edition. There it is right there. And let's see what it says about opening it. Unwrap pack. It looks like I got number 354 of whatever it is. So I was able to find out my... Oh, you got an option of keeping it. Well, I guess you did on the last site too. Let's unwrap. Okay, I got an uncommon. Number 1019 out of 1050. So they're number them different too, to where I guess there's now 5 number ones. There'll be a common, which is now called the core. And so that's a pretty low mint number. View my collection. Before I unwrapped it, it said 354, so I don't know what that meant. Oh, I guess there's an overall mint number? Okay, but there it is. I was able to see it, and I guess they're not letting you create a listing, so that's fair. Why not let us see it? Just don't let us sell it until 2 o'clock. That way everybody's got a chance to get their comic and all that. Let me show you something real quick before I go. Let's do it this way. And you got to pay attention to this, especially if they're not selling out. Okay, these are legendaries, right? These are ones that I own. Now, here's the last one that dropped. There should have been the total of 175 legendaries. And I did not get these on the drop. I had to pick them up in the secondary market. So let's, oh, I don't want to create a list. Sorry, hold on. Let's view edition. And here's what I want to point out. And this is happening on HRO. This happens wherever they implement burning. And it's, in a way, awesome. There's only a total of 160, not 175. They immediately burn when they, whatever the close off time is, maybe it's a couple days afterwards, and excuse me, they burn the 15 secret rare, and then they burn all the rest of them. So the total edition of, it's not 3,500, it's more like 2,800, if that makes any sense, which is incredible, because this makes this grail even more rare than it already was. And when the shit hits the fan, these comics that they're dropping in the next few days, next few weeks, I think Wonder Woman's the last one. All those 5 are incredibly big time grails in the world of comics, in the real world, and they will be in NFTs. No financial advice, or just giving you my point of view. And so pay attention to that. Not that you should run out and buy a legendary, but even the commons, there's less commons. And if it's only like $12 for a common, you might want to pick some up because of the scarcity of all these comics because of the burn mechanism. That is if they don't sell out. And even if they don't sell out, I would get some. So let's go to the marketplace. Now the prices are a little bit higher than they were before the transfer, but that's because there's just people who simply have not relisted the comic. But let's go to the sold. Let's see what's sold in the last This system is so much better than Palm NFT. Okay. Now I'm going to go to rarity. I like to look at the secret rares because I think that I do that on all the platforms because I believe that will give you an idea. When the legendaries are selling, the secret rares, that is a good sign. Okay, so today already they've sold. There's only 87 of these, and that went for $250. This one there's only 111. They sold one for 115. This one sold 224 for 129. See all the secret rares or the legendaries that are selling today? That's awesome. Holy shit, $16 for a legendary? Yeah, there's 482 of them, but that's incredible. I might have to go pick one of these up. Same thing with the action comp. Well, there's a lot of those, but it's a legendary, and that cover is cool. Okay, this sold. Yeah, okay, so far today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of them grails, but 5 legendaries sold. Let's see what happened yesterday. Look at that. Batman, 1,414. 223 of these. 250 for that's the first appearance of the Riddler. It's good to see her. Wonder Woman was way disrespected, and it comes to nobody was interested in it because this is her first #1 issue. It's not her first appearance, but it's a huge grail, and that's finally working its way back up. And that's a low mint, 21. Now, so the legendaries are selling in the secondary market. That's good thing. So let's go back to my collection. I'm gonna list after the next drop just to make sure, because you have to have the comic in your possession to get the drop. And I think there was a cutoff time, and I think they took a snapshot. But just in case, after today's drop at 11, what I am going to do is I'm going to sell my legendary Aquaman number 11. And if I can sell it, and I'm just showing you a strategy, something that you could implement also, is low mint numbers are good to keep, no doubt about it. But I'm not a low mint collector. And I would rather sell it if I can find it. And I'm going to sell it for 3x what the floor is. And then I can go buy 3 legendaries. Or maybe 2, depending, after. Yeah, this one right here. I got number 11, which is 10 and lower is the best. That's when it really gets. But number 11 is pretty low. I'll see if somebody will bite it. So I'll put it for sale probably about $400 or $500, and then maybe bring it down to $350 at the most, because then at least I can double the legendaries type thing. But that's a strategy you need to think about implementing. And that's why a lot of people will buy the comic, because they're not so much going after the comic, but they're going after the low mint, because they want to then flip it to the low mint holders. And the low mint holders are usually whales, people with deep pockets. And so anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you get a chance. Go check out Pro Advertisers Club, join for free, and have a nice day.